Hi everyone, welcome to Newired webinar of release 19.1. This session will last for about half an hour. Please remember to mute your microphone during the session. At the end, there will be room for questions. Please send them over via chat and we will reply as soon as possible, via chat or via email. I am Lucia, Marketing Manager of Newired, and with me there is Gianluca, the Product Manager. In this webinar, we will show you how to simplify the software onboarding of a salesperson on a CRM software using Newired 19.1. To do that, we will use an example CRM called Sugar CRM, which is pretty simple and fit for our scope. Salespeople are happy when they can spend more time on their selling activities instead of several hours trying to understand how the new company's CRM works. Especially in a medium-sized or large company, software changes are quite frequent. Even a simple update could slow down the users on their own tasks. For this reason, we created a solution to support them. Let's see how it works. Newired 19.1 brings you major new capabilities and enhancements, as well as ongoing quality improvements based on the feedback by our customers. We use our solution every day. Now you can connect Newired journeys and tips using journey links. So instead of just providing a textual guidance from a tip, it would be great if you could actually launch a journey itself from a tip. This is exactly what journey links are built for. We introduced customization for tip icons and we improved the all-green selection to enable non-technical people to the best usage of the product. In the 19.1, it also includes the launch of forms and surveys, two easy tools to create and embed amazing surveys, quizzes, and complex forms in your journeys. Now I give the floor to Gianluca, who will show you the product more practically.
Okay, so Newired provides fast and easy onboarding and a continuous learning concept directly embedded within your application to simplify user adoption and increase user satisfaction. Let's see now what tips and journeys are by themselves. So a journey explains a linear process guiding you from the beginning to the end of a process. Let's see now how they work inside our CRM demo. So this is the login screen of our CRM. What we'll do is we'll access to from the launcher to the login journey. I want to log in, and as you can see, the journey has already started, and it's asking me to put your username here. So I'll put demo and insert the password here, demo. So you see, as soon as I start typing, the step goes on. It asks me to click on the login to finish login and enter the CRM system. And this is it. This is the first journey. Let's see now a more complex journey to see that to showcase that you can make even more complex processes. So, for example, for a salesperson that has already just been hired, he'll eventually need an account to use the CRM. So let's go again to the launcher and we start a journey that explains us how to create a new account. You see here, it asks to create, click on create, then we click on account. It will show with a spotlight where I need to focus my attention, and it will ask you where to fill, what to do. As you can see here, if I hover the element I need to input, a tip will appear, and you can see how easy it is to work together with journeys and tips in order to make a very full guidance that is both linear through a process and contextually given to the user. Over here, the only required element is name, so I'll just put basic name, demo Newired, and I'll click on next. It asks me to review the form, okay, and then to save. I'm going to save it, and the account is successfully created. Now it asks me if I want to create a new opportunity. We won't do it now, but as you can see here, we already have the possibility to start another process through this journey. So we can either end the process or go ahead and make a new opportunity. For now, let's close it. Let's talk about tips. A tip can be placed contextually on any element of the page, giving just-on-time details right when is needed from the user. We have two main types of tips. We see now, if I hover over this action bar, a tip appears, explains me what it does, what's the button purpose, and additional information eventually. So you see here I can add touchlets and edit or add tabs. And the other type we have is the tip icon. As you can see here, this is fully customizable between presets, and we can see here it asks us if we want to start a new opportunity with a journey link. So you can see by having a contextual element that you can start a full process just when you need it without having to do any other flows. So let's start. You can see here I will click on the journey link, and journey has already started for me to create an opportunity. So I'll go here, I'll have this other journey that guides me through. I have contextual tips explaining me what each element is, and this is it. So yeah, let's create an opportunity. I'll just put test demo opportunity. The monetary value 23,000. Prospecting is good. Account name. Okay, from the art and craft. Yeah. And it should be expected date. Yes. 27th. All the mandatory elements should be filled. I'll click on next and click on save. I will show you what happens if you eventually forget something. So I'll delete this and then click on save. You see, Journeys automatically detects that there is something missing, and it asks you to go back again to the form and recompile the red fields as we saw. So I'll put again the number and press next, and now I can press save, and the journey will be done.
So this is how you can simplify your salespeople routine using an intelligent layer technology like Newired. Instead of consulting manuals or watching videos, users are able to do anything they need by following real-time guidance on their screen. Is it simple to create those guidelines? Yes. Gianluca will give you a quick view of what's behind the journeys you've seen before.
Okay, so let's see now from the editor side how easy it is to create a journey. And we'll just start by making a simple login process. So I'll open the editor, and as you can see now, this is the editor, and I will just create a journey. Just call it test journey, and I will save it. And over here asks me to make my first steps. So we'll just do simple login. So I'll attach my elements over here. As you can see, we have this advisor that gives us, it recommends which element can be trusted most, so that the product will attach itself much easier. So already from here we can see if an element is attainable or not. I'll press here username. As you can see, I can directly preview the output of the product. So let's say type demo here and save. Perhaps, yeah, we'll just do next button. As you can see here, we have multiple types of transitions. We can click next, edit input, and very and others that can give you the right element of transition in order to make the user follow the process as much fluently as possible. And over here we can also see that we have the chance to define the sizing of each step so that fits graphically the underlying application, or if it can just have another width for the text that contains. So I'll save, then I'll add another step here. And I'll say type your password. We'll put it to the left. And we'll just put next for testing purposes now, so that we can see quickly how it's done. And we'll save it. And now the last one on login over here, that can be done on click here. Click on login, and we save it. From here now we should have our very simple journey. So I can directly preview it from the editor. Type demo here, type your password, and then login. Okay, and I can also show you how easy it is to deploy this to the live site. So let's mark it from here as to be published with this icon, publish, yes. And then I'll go to the portal and go to the publish tab here. And I'll just press publish selected journeys and tips to the delivery server. Yes, and I will show you now that the journey that we made is already live. So let's go back on the login screen. And as you can see, test journey, there it is. You can click it and your journey will appear. So we saw straight from creation how easy it is to create, and also how easy it is to take it and put it back, put it on the live site. Okay, what I can show you now is, let's go inside the demo environment again. A very nice feature we have is feedbacks. So with feedback, we enable end user to give you a direct or quick feedback about anything you need. So you see, you can put it on each step or in the end of a process. And as you can see, you can start either from here. If we are in the middle of a process, you can give the feedback, and this is fully customizable. Or you can end up the process and then give feedback, same form as we had in the middle. With the 19.1, this is as even more improved because of a plugin we have called Surveys that can make that enables the creators to make very customizable forms or surveys to ask to gather all the information you essentially need. So I'll just show you an example of surveys. Over here we have what might look like each example of what you might have, like what's your name, where you can type, or a checkbox, a radio group, where you can put, or a drop-down menu. And so you see, by using these, you can formulate basically any kind of form for any actual need, or just a full comment to give free space to end user, or a rating. And last, a boolean. We can see now, I can show you how easy it is to enable both of these features. So let's go back on the portal. And how do we enable a feedback? So it is very straightforward. Let's go on test journey that we made before. And you see here, I can just show feedback after the end of the journey, or in a drop-off. A drop-off might be when a user leaves in the middle of a process, the journey. So the feedback dynamically comes up and asks you to give something as feedback, like why did you leave, or in order to improve much better, not only the processes, but also journeys, the journeys that you create for the user. And you can also ask if the feedback should be mandatory or not. And this can be done also on the step level. So you see, if I open a journey and I want to give feedback over one step, I'll just ask for feedback here, and you see the icon appears, and I can just release, I can click here and the feedback will appear to me. Let's see also how easy it is to create a survey. So I'll just create a model, and let's put a survey inside this model. So I'll just insert survey, and over here you see we have the editor that shows us the creation of the survey. So I can put inside multiple elements that are fully customizable. As you can see, I can already see the preview of the journey here. So this will be what the end user will look at once it's published. And you can input here the email and the survey name, so that all the details that are provided through this service will be sent to a specific email to gather all the information. While surveys response will send to a specific email, feedbacks and journeys behaviors are registered on our reporting system, and I'll show you right now. So if we go on the portal, we have a section that, first of all, you see the feedbacks can be customized from here. So I can just modify anything that is inside these red boxes. And I have my reporting system here that can show us all the feedbacks that are given to the journeys where the feedbacks are, and all the reporting system that reads various behaviors of the journeys. And from here we can understand if a journey is being used, or if it's making sense for the users, if they're engaged to it, or if it fails, that means that perhaps the journey might not be that stable, so I need to improve it more or fix it. And this makes me continuously analyze the journeys that I've created and implement them much better. And by doing this, of course, improving the overall feeling that the end user get on the end user application.
Thank you, Gianluca. This is all for Newired 19.1, our digital adoption solution. It will become greater and greater in the future. That's all for now. Thank you everyone for having joined us. If you'd like to have more information, write us at info@newired.com. We look forward to having you again with us in the next webinars. Bye bye everybody!